like that?
Hi, hello everyone. How are you? Welcome back to my channel.
I'm Anita Mateu. For those who don't know me, I'm Cuban living in Galicia. My followers must be tired of hearing this.
I say this since there are always new viewers, so I need to introduce myself. It's just polite. So, in today's little video, as you saw, we're going to be experiencing what summer is like here. I'm going to be telling you how I've experienced it. Now officially, it's July, and in July here in Spain, it's also summer vacation. There are different things I'm experiencing here. It's my first summer in Spain. If you're new here, as always, I invite you to subscribe down below on a little red button called subscribe. It's totally free. Subscribe for a great time. New videos every Friday. And you can go ahead and like this video right now because I know you're going to love it. I'm not alone. I have great company today and will be joined throughout this video. This time here in the city of Coruña, we have Gretel, whom you all know. As always, subscribe to Gretel's channel. I always leave it here for you. She's another Cuban who shares her life in Coruña. And we're in a cafe where we haven't been served yet, but it looks really nice. They haven't even cleared away the things from the previous people here. But oh well, let's wait here to eat something before we start everything. The important thing is to eat, to nourish ourselves. So that I feel like making this video. Because it's like I planned a summer video and I wanted the day to be sunny, but it didn't work out for me. And well, when you think of summer in Cuba, what I always thought of was the beach. And here in Galicia, the beaches are also super popular in the summer. I'll tell you about my day yesterday when I visited a small beach. But it was a beach in a quiet area. Not quite countryside, more like a small town or village. That's common here in Spain, a beach that's pretty far away. What does it look like? How do people enjoy it? And then we're going to come back to the present to share with you how people spend the summer, but here in the city. Join me, this video will be really interesting. In my beach bag, I can't go without sunscreen, a towel, and a lip balm because my lips get really dry in the sun. And well, we're ready to go spend a day at the beach in a nearby little town. At this time of year, dogs can't go to the beach, at least I think not until September. So Phoebe here snooping around is looking at me with that little face like, Mommy, you're not gonna take me, but I can't go. I'm taking a shirt with me because at night here it always gets a little cooler. It's not hot all day, you know? Here it's like it's hot. It's really hot in the mornings, but at night it's always a little bit cold. To go to these places in Galicia, I think it's necessary to have a car. Public transportation in Spain is usually great, but for remote natural spots like this, a car is pretty necessary. Right now I don't have one and I depend on my friend to take me, but yes, I'm really looking forward to having a car in the future. Exploring the wonders and beauty of Galicia's landscapes. The beaches over there were surrounded by mountains and cute houses, and then suddenly there's the beach. There's a little path, and well, today we're going as a family. Everyone is going to spend a day at the beach. It's not the sunniest day, but it's still pretty hot, as you can tell by my clothes. When I first got to Galicia, I was always bundled up in videos, but now I usually wear summer clothes. You really feel the seasons here. Look at this beautiful beach. The sand is quite white and soft, though not as much as Varadero Beach in Cuba. There's no comparison. We're somewhere else, though it's beautiful. And I was surprised that so many people were swimming. It really scares me. Here I went with Taime to try the water, but on this beach there are currents and such, so you have to be really careful. Recently, a boy tragically lost his life here in the sea. Right, it was when I was at the beach. That's why you need to watch where you enter. I respect the sea because it's unfamiliar to me. It's not the beach where I grew up. Varadero, I trust completely. I don't trust this one as much, but I still enjoy it. Here we are in this place, now outside. But maybe you'll recognize it from the video where I spent an entire day eating Spanish food. And well, I was looking here and they have a daily menu, and the price isn't bad at all. The daily menu is common and very popular. People in Spain love it. What do you think about the price? 11.50 is good, right?
Yes, I think it's a little more expensive here because we're in a very central location.
Yes, we're in a super central location.
It's a plaza that's full of stores and that's why it's a little more expensive. In other places, the daily menu is around 9 or 10 euros, but it's not bad.
Haven't you been to this place in Coruña before? Let's give it a try. I loved it when I came, so I brought you to see what you think. I loved it and highly recommend it. Milanese sandwich for 8 euros. Marinated chicken, cheese, cream, and a French omelette. Check the daily menu for availability. Little salads.
Here they often eat eggs. Not too hard, not too hard. A little soft. It's like they prepare them for you here.
I'm not used to it, but I like it. Thank you. €5, right?
Perfect.
Are you going to try it first?
No.
First, let's eat this. Going out to terraces is the most typical Spanish thing. You find terraces full of people everywhere in the city, even in the villages.
These are like the small seasonal fruits you see.
And suddenly the sun came out because that's how it is. Galicia surprises you. Look, suddenly, just like that, the sun came out. This pole doesn't look good for filming this part. I wanted to share a bit about summer here. It's my first one. You know how Cubans are. I made a TikTok video that went viral discussing Cuban stereotypes, possibly about Spaniards, but not the stereotypes themselves. It's that all Spaniards dance flamenco, when that's not the case here in Galicia, since they come from the Celts. The music is bagpipes. It's a music that's totally different from flamenco. And well, another thing about stereotypes, or what we in Cuba imagine Spain will be like. For example, that in Spain it won't be so hot, or about the cold, because here the cold is much stronger than in our country. In Cuba it's tropical weather almost the whole year, and then in Spain it's like we think like we don't really know. That here in Europe it's really cold, and that in summer maybe it won't be that hot, but in Galicia the weather is pretty cold. Regarding Spain, I've been told that in Madrid the heat is horrible. A subscriber recently sent me a photo showing it was nearly 40 degrees in Madrid. That's awful.
It's also really hot in the south, but what about up north, like in Galicia where I live?
Right now it's pretty hot. I'm like this. Pretty cool, but it's really, really hot. It's quite a lot. You have to put on your sunscreen. You have to wear cool clothes. But always at night it cools down, like it's fresher. Here the houses don't even have air conditioning. Here in Galicia maybe some have air conditioning. But in my town, my house doesn't have air conditioning, and many houses of people I know don't have air conditioning. Because they've told me it's not necessary, that they don't need it. Because at night it's always pretty cool, even if it's quite hot during the day. So many Spaniards from other super hot places come here to Galicia to vacation, to spend the summer and escape the heat a little bit. And well, they're super famous here and all that, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to swim at the beaches. The beaches are cold. I've said it 500 times, but I've already gone swimming. After some time in the water, you start to get used to it. They say cold water is good for the immune system and circulation. Since we're here, we have to get used to it. That's just how things are. The beach in Cuba was warm like soup, but here it's cold. Still, you have fun. It's so hot that you just want to get into the beach. You know what? It's fine, but my feet do get numb. They get really numb. You can stay there for a little while, right? This is your second summer here in Spain. How did it go? Even the first one?
It was awful. I arrived in Madrid during a heat wave. The heat was unbearable. I had a really, really hard time. Because the temperature in Madrid is really intense. Also, the heat is like a dry heat, you know? Yes, I even had nosebleeds. I had a really, really hard time. You feel the heat here too, but it's different because there's wind, air, and we're near the sea. It's hot, but the breeze makes it less noticeable, but...
Do you think it's better to spend the summer here in the north?
Yes, a million times better. In fact, everyone says it's much better to spend the summer here. Summer here is nicer. We're in Galicia. We're in quality Galicia. You know what I mean.
Summer sales are common, but this is new to me since nothing ever goes on sale in Cuba. I'll explain to you later how it is in Cuba. So we decided to go into a few stores to check out the sales. How are they? And there are so many stores here in the city that say sales, sales everywhere just to get your attention. And honestly, you go a little crazy because you find really great things at big discounts, like all these blouses we're looking at here that were at a really good price. It tempts you. For example, now is a great time to buy winter clothes since they're on sale and much cheaper. For example, these little coats I'm looking at were really cheap. Let's check the price. I think they were about €5. Look, 5.99. And here I am. I gave in to temptation. I bought a few things.
but it doesn't matter because it was my birthday. A few days later, we gave in to the temptation of the sales, but we deserve it because it's our birthday, and I'm sorry.
I try not to, but there are so many beautiful things. I think that after I spend some time living here, I'll finally get used to it.
A few years ago, we'll get used to seeing these things, but for now, we miss everything since we have so little.
I hardly have any summer clothes, and that's why I'm struggling.
And besides, there are so many sales and at really good prices. Yes, I mean, it's tempting, really.
Let's see, show the little purse you bought for €7.
Yes, look at it.
That's really nice.
I think it's really good price-wise, yes.
Okay, to show what I bought, I'm going to show what I got during the sales. Look.
It's not that
I rarely go out or wear these shoes, but I look like a gentleman.
I was really depressed.
They're well priced. For that price, shoes at Stradivarius are really good. I like them.
And when I have a night out, well, I have some little shoes to wear because all I have are sneakers.
Actually, I have 4 pairs of shoes. I don't have anything else. 2 boots and 2 sneakers. I don't have anything else.
Look at this dress. It's my birthday and I'm giving it to myself because I deserve it. Look, these aren't anymore. Please, I love this dress. Now I can't find the price.
$12.99.
$12.99, please.
Oh, I like it.
This dress looks great with my little shoes. You walk down this street and it's just store after store. And the stores are on sale. Here is Saramen Stradivarius over there. It's all stores and everything is...
Or, well, the sales go up to 60% off the...
In Cuba, people wore the same ugly clothes for 50 years and they never went on sale.
Badly designed clothes, ugly, very expensive. For 2 years, you could visit Carlos III, a shopping center in Cuba, and always see the same clothes.
Yes, they never put them on sale even if they're falling apart with holes. So now, here, it's like...
That's why this surprises us so much. Yes!
We're experiencing our own sales and are excited to shop and check prices.
Saying, wow, what a cheap blouse or dress.
Because Caballero, it's for real.
There are really good deals, good quality, and you find it cheap.
But, well, it's not like things sell like this all year round. It's just on a predetermined date. Right now, we're in the summer sales.
Well, that's it. Look, here's another store, Pandora. But that one, no, that one is expensive.
That one is expensive. That's not for our budget. There aren't that many people. It's budget.
Look at the number of people there. Do you see that? All those people with their little umbrellas. More people are on this beach than the other. Greta says the other one sinks.
Yes, my aunt told me that on this beach, the sand sinks when you walk on it, so you end up sinking into the water. And I confirmed it because...
I mean, this one here with...
Rayason. Orzan is different. That doesn't happen there. I haven't swum there yet, but I need to try. With this one, your feet sink when you enter the water, giving a bad impression.
Oh, no, that's scary.
It's just that it is...
That's exaggerated. Let's join the others. Something very different between summer here in Spain and summer in Cuba, which I've noticed and I've adapted to doing it the way they do it here, is that they don't center their day around the beach, around being in the water all the time. They spend a while in the water or they're enjoying themselves on the shore. But the main thing they do is sunbathe. It's lying on a towel to get some sun to get a tan. Here, they love being tanned like this because since there's not much sun the rest of the year, they take advantage of this season. They overdo it, spending all day just lying down and sunbathing. Unlike Cuba, where we stay in the water, they don't spend much time in the water.
And well, here we go to sunbathe.
For the solar sun, that can't
be missing because if not, we're going to lock ourselves inside.
Yes, you expect there are teeth and such, but it doesn't burn. It actually does. And now, I'm amazed at how in Cuba we used to live under the blazing sun.
That's why we were wearing our pajamas all the time.
We got burned and our skin got really damaged.
Besides, that's really bad.
It's really bad. That's why people age so quickly. Of course, people in Cuba look older sooner.
People don't buy sunscreen because it's expensive, priced in dollars, and unaffordable unless someone sends it from abroad.
Never. They barely sell it, just in hotels.
It's really cheap here and sold everywhere. I bought this for a low price and it will last me all summer and for Friday.
Next one. Yes. Oh, that's so nice.
And that's it. So just imagine. Here, people stay in great shape by taking care of themselves and wearing sunscreen daily. all day. I put it on my face every day. It's true, it's really good. Don't you really feel like being here has changed your skin, made it better? Yes, because I feel it.
The hair, yes.
I really feel it, the nails, everything. It's like everything is more cared for, prettier, more luxurious.
I feel like I've aged a decade.
Really? So Greta, are we going to the beach?
No, are you going in? I have a cold.
Just look at how it is. I'm not going to
Be able to today?
It's really, but well, at least we're going to get some sun here. Honestly, in Cuba, I didn't really like sunbathing much. I like to protect myself a little, also because I didn't have sunscreen like I mentioned before. But here I do like to sunbathe because that's what people do, and I got super pale since I arrived.
At this beach, they surf a lot. There was even a surf championship or something similar.
Honestly, we had a good time. And look, we did swim at the beach, as you can see, with our hair all wet here. And now at this time, I was already heading home. But that's when it got even better, when more people started to arrive. It was about 7 or 8 p.m. Even though it's like this, it's daylight here until 10 p.m., which is amazing because you can stay at the beach that late. Well, I'm saying goodbye to you all. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next Friday. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a like. Love you all. Bye.